Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so very much for the incredible feedback on the previous video, for all of your lovely comments. Welcome if you're new here, and let's get started with the January plan with me. As you may probably know, the year of 2023 is going to be a year of a rabbit. And when I was thinking and planning out what kind of theme I want to do for the very first month of the year, I logically went to rabbits, like last year I did with a tiger. And for some reason in my brain, I connected it to Beatrice Potter, one of the probably most famous rabbits. So I didn't think much about what kind of theme I want. I just did a lot of drawings of rabbits. For the title page, I just did a little sketch of Peter with simple writing in full calligraphy, January, and a very nice quote by Beatrice Potter herself that I just randomly found on Pinterest, but I feel like it is a really nice quote for the beginning of the year. After all the writing was done for the quote, I filled in the empty spots in the January and in the quote itself, and I started with coloring the drawings. As I decided to go with quite a classical book, I wanted to add a little decorational piece. I took out my stencils, I took out my very nice gold paint, I filled in, and it flopped. The paint wasn't really suitable for that kind of work with the stencil, so it just mushed completely. But I feel like if I am too unhappy with it in the future, I can just cover it with another piece of paper. But I fixed it up a little bit and I went with just a little bit of a mushy design. But the bottom part I decided to do without the stencil, but with the same paint. And for the drawing in this month, for the very first month of the year, I decided to try something new, something that I haven't done last year. It is colored pencils. I am not too good with colored pencils, but I'm not terrible, I'm really hoping. So if you are very good with colored pencils, I would love the feedback, and I would love some tips and tricks and maybe some videos. You can send me the links and in the comments or on Instagram, because I would love to get much better colored pencils. So here I just tried and I let it flow. I basically just wing it. But after all, I must admit I am pretty happy with how it all turned out. It was definitely much better than I was expecting, but not perfect, let's put it this way. After the very first pages are done, we are moving on to the next stereotypical page of calendar for the month. It is pretty boring to watch, so I sped up the video a little bit so you don't have to struggle like I did drawing all those individual boxes. I definitely need to practice more to be able to draw it without the ruler because it is painful. And as all the calendars and as all the outlines were finally done, I decided to decorate this page a little bit again with the stencils I had, but this time without any paint. So I just got my gold marker and just filled in the empty spot. And as the second rabbit of the month is done, let's move on to the next and final page of this setup. For the final page, I obviously needed to do my habit and mood trackers, which I decided to merge into one big table for this month. So I just sketched out the whole table where I would do either writing or just little doodles for the habits I want to track. I wrote down the numbers from 1 to 31 for the days of the month, and I left a little bit of space for the moods that I could also track on the right side of the table. And obviously a little bit of decoration with my gold marker that worked out much better than any paint I had. And for the decorational piece on this spread, I decided to do a very big drawing of a rabbit, sipping some tea. Maybe in the future I will add a little bit of washi tape or a little bit of other decoration on this page, I'm not too sure. But I really like how simplistic but at the same time pretty it looks. As you can see, I had some washi tape on the page because initially I was planning to do it all with watercolor, so I just wanted to secure the lines a little bit. But I'm really glad that I went with the colored pencils because it was a very nice change from all the regular drawings I do. And as this rabbit is also finally done, we are moving on to the final flip through. I am very happy with how this spread turned out. I feel like I say it pretty much every single time, but I am generally happy with the results. Not all the time, like one decorational piece here you can see flopped, but I still really like how it looks. All the colors are not as vibrant, and it looks very gentle, and I feel like it's going to look incredibly pretty when I add all the little things I want to track, all the birthdays, all the things I want to do, and it's gonna look filled up and very nice. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one pretty soon. Bye!